Hello everybody. I'm Xmew from the channel Fatal Gamers and I'm here with Naxid
Hello.
and he has won one of the tournaments Digimon, a local
Digimon
tournament from Digimon with a Lilith loop.
I wouldn't even say I did that well, but yeah, it happened.
Yeah, it happened. I was shocked that he won. No offense, Naxid, but
I know.
but I was shocked.
I was actually shocked too, for many reasons.
Yeah, because he
You weren't there, but yeah.
I went there on medical reasons, but no, not But and by the way, he basically. What were your matches? Just
I was just two more one in the finals.
it was just more from one in the.
Because we only had 4 plays, but yeah. Normally we have more, but it was some had no time or there were other things, and I was like, yeah, I can join as one of the few. But yeah.
Yeah, and this guy over here, I'm proud of him.
Was it called again?
Legend of Arms.
Legend Arms.
Yeah, Legend of Arms. That
Legends Arms.
Legends Arms. The deck is good, but not that.
Yeah, it's not that good, but yeah. I won the matchup. Okay, we have 2 Legend Arms players that were attending tournament. One wasn't playing the deck. That was a Morphomon player actually.
Yeah.
And the other one was he only has that deck. So so that was the guy I was against in the first round.
Yeah, and just tell him how you won from him. That's funny.
The first round.
Yeah.
I lost game 1 if I remember correctly. With game 2 I had Lilithmon and 2 times, and the Ghoulmon from BT14 and another small thingy, and I tried to mill him out, but I found out that I couldn't mill anymore, and he still had 1 card in deck, and I had 0 security left. So what I did was, and he had a lot of cards in his already in his trash, so I used Ghoulmon to attack, mill 3 cards, so he has 1 card left in deck. And yeah, then he took 2 security hits, then put the Lilithmons into security 2, and then with the little guy I had left, I did 1 more. And then he had 2 security 2, but I was 1 attack short. I still had a Rifles Barrage, so I used Rifles Barrage. I also had 3 memory at the time to add back a Guilmon that said if you are on play, if you have 20 or more cards in your trash with your opponent together, then it gains rush. So I played that for 3 and attacked the game.
Yeah, that
without milling actually.
That's true. He did.
Without the mill part.
Yeah, and I was like, that's actually pretty smart. And the second,
actually, I didn't even know it was a 3 card. I thought it was 4, but I was like, let's just check the trash, and then I saw it, and I was like, yes, I win.
Yeah, should we get right into the deck profile?
Yeah. So, stop it. Alright. First, we're gonna go with the egg. I was thinking about playing a red version of this because I only had 1 at the time. Luckily, I found some store that still had a lot of booster boxes with old Digimon cards, because this is BT5. Because I found out that I was playing a card that was really essential to strategy, that it can only be devolved on a purple guy. So
yeah, that egg is pretty good for Lilith Loop.
Actually, it only needs to be Digimon. That's the only thing it has to be. That's what another YouTubers have. I say it has to be a purple Digimon.
Yeah, it has to be. In my opinion too, it's way too good to pass on.
Let's see. Those are 4. Then 4 of this Guilmon. You play it for its when deletion effect, on deletion. That's on deletion, right? Yeah. Then you delete 1 of guy with 3000 DP or less. If it doesn't succeed or there's no target, both players mill top 2.
Yeah, so you wanna basically its second effect normally.
Yeah.
Because with Lilith Loop, for people that didn't know, you wanna try to mill your opponent out.
That's true. But that's why it's called Lilithmon instead of Lilithmon. So 4 of this. Then we have the GOAT of the second game. This is the guy I went with for game
Can you
2.
put it a
Like I
little bit
said,
to the yeah, this is fine.
for the effect on the last
Yeah, this
on the turn that on the game that I explained against the first round game 2.
Yeah, this
And I went to OTK mode.
that's
in
the
one turn.
goat. That's the goat.
Yeah, the tree of the GOAT basically.
Yeah, that one.
I was thinking about playing less, but I was like, yeah, I need more Guilmons in deck, so that's why I put in one more or 2 more actually, last minute. This also a tree of right now. I saw people play 4, I saw people play 2. I just was like, I saw people play this on 4 as well actually. I was like, let's do 3 of both in the end. But this is the guy that can only digivolve on a purple egg. So
Yeah.
that's why the purple egg is essential, in my opinion.
Yes, you need
And
that.
actually it has to be Gigimon for the other effect, because the others also say they can Digivolve for 0 on a Gigimon. This obviously already Digivolves for 0, so
Yeah,
3 of those.
in my opinion, you need to have it.
Yeah, this also gains a memory on deletion, so. Then we have 4 of the best miller in deck, in my opinion. One of the 2 best millers in deck. For level 4, it really is.
Can you put it a little bit to the
You can also put the phone somewhere else. This is this also digivolves for 2 on a Guilmon, doesn't matter which one. It also mills the top 2, and then
Yes.
you can add back a Was it this one? Yeah, you can add back a Guilmon from the trash to hand, or a Guilmon or in its name, or Gallantmon in its name. So it can be also a black Guilmon or War Guilmon you can add back. This has to be a Guilmon in name, a Guilmon, or Gallantmon in name. Then we have the little bit worse, in my opinion, Guilmon. Has same effect, only when digivolving. This is actually an errata that
Errata?
should have. This is before the errata. Actually, it should be when digivolving, but has same effect as the first Guilmon basically that we had.
Yeah, so I'm
I'm
personally
2 or 3. It still mills 2, but it's basically the same thing.
yeah, but I'm personally not a fan of that Guilmon, because it's sometimes good, but sometimes it's meh.
Yeah, it's meh, but it deletes things like Gazimon, Psychmons, stuff like that. I had a lot of Psychmons put against me, and they did literally nothing, thanks to those effects. Then we have 4 Wargrowmon.
Yeah, that one is
It's
good.
only level 5 in the deck.
But that one is good in my opinion.
Yeah, it's actually when digivolving you mill top 3, you can play a Tamer with Takato in the name, or a Guilmon from your hand or trash, both of them. So with both I mean the Tamer or the Guilmon. It can be both trash or hand. So, and that's all it does.
Yeah,
And
but
mills 3, and
yeah,
that's how you play it.
yeah, you will. It's a lot of milling, guys.
Yeah. Then basically I would say
The spice.
the more the goat itself. I would not call it a goat because it's a Lilithmon. Yeah, I had one game with 20 cards in trash, so I played her at least 20 cards, and I added back the what's called Jack Raid. So I got 2 memory of that. Then Lilithmon, I already had Lilithmon on board, so I used the second Lilithmon that I went into and the Jack Raid to basically gain 6 memory in one go. But pretty funny. Was like what? Yeah,
It's pretty good.
but you gain 2 when you play an option. I had 2 on my field and I didn't play an option for the entire turn yet. So I played Jack Raid to gain 2 memory because I had 20 cards in trash, and then gain 4 more of the Lilithmons. Sometimes I gain so much memory that I don't even know what to do with the memory.
Yeah, but Lilithmon, it's such a good card.
Yeah.
And and just for the memes, this was my old deck.
Yeah, only I have made it better. This is the BT14 Guilmon that I used in the game that I was talking about earlier to security attacks had. So yeah, came in handy for that as well. Then we have a card. I saw a decklist online playing Shine Grim on Rune mode. I didn't have those. So what I played was
Death X-Mon
that I still had for my other deck. So it was Mother D Reaper that also played the other one, but I was like, these are cheaper, let's get those at the time.
Those are pretty.
But they came in really handy with it today. Not today, but when the tournament was.
Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, and this card
really
is
handy.
this card is so busted. I'm going to put it in my deck too, but I'm going to do a deck profile too.
Yeah, but literally, I was up against Morphomon, Eosmon deck, and they play a lot of teams apparently. So literally in like two or three turns, I had like play this for 5 instead of 20 basically with the effect, and then I kept on deleting his stuff. And when he would get rid of it, I will also have other cards that I play that I will show later to add it back. These were all the Digimon
for the
deck. This also a really necessary card.
Yes, in my opinion,
Alice McCoy.
Alice McCoy has saved me.
It gains a memory when you delete the Geomon that we talked about earlier. Plus, you can go to a level 6 at the same time without paying memory cost, because all your level 6s are 3 memory. Wait, it's still, it's reduced by 3.
Yeah,
so
but
you basically get a level 6 Digivolution for free. You get a card, and then you mill also with Lilithmon if you need to, or Lilithmon add something back too. But the other chamber that I play, that I'm thinking of cutting, because I didn't use its effect at all in the entire tournament, is this one.
Yes, this one is not good in my opinion.
It's good, but not my style basically. It gains a memory for putting a card on top of your deck, but I rather keep those on hand apparently than use this effect, because every time I would have I would not play it. I just keep like 3 Death Slingers in hand or something.
Yeah.
I had a game where I had 3 Death Slingers in hand, and I still won that game.
Yeah, but this card is, in my opinion, is pretty good. But if you don't like it, then you don't like it.
Yeah.
It's
the on-play
personal
effect
preferences.
almost never goes off, because I always whiff with it basically. 4 Jack Raids.
Yeah, this is a necessary card, and basically
It's a necessary evil, basically. I think this should get banned. This really should have been banned.
I might thinking about getting a couple for my deck.
I would say wait for the ban list. I really think this will get banned.
I do, yeah, that's true. So
I heard a lot of people talking about that card. This already at 1, so I would otherwise I would have played more.
yeah,
But basically, you delete a Digimon of your own, then add 2 Digimons back from the trash.
so you could basically get Death X-Mon back with this.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yes, you
But there's
can.
not the only one that can do that. 2 Wisdom trainings. I wanted to play 4, but the problem was they're still in the mail. Even now, they're still in the mail. So this is so I cannot play more because I don't own more of those.
I'm thinking about playing that one instead of the Purple Memory Boost too.
Yeah, and then you have a Purple Memory Boost.
Purple Memory Boost.
I wanted to play this at 0 or 1 or something, but yeah, they didn't come in time, the Wisdom training. So I was like, let's just keep them in, because I'm already playing them instead. So I would have a legal deck at least, and don't need proxies in the deck. Then the last minute thing was a 4th Wisdom Memory Boost.
Yeah, this.
I was actually playing 3 while testing, and in the tournament
I don't see the 4th one.
Yeah, the 4th one is I couldn't get it. 4 Wisdom Memory Boost. I was playing 3. A last minute decision while like 5 minutes before I left home for the tournament. I live like 5 minutes from the store, so where the tournament was. So literally just right before I left, I was like, I'm gonna play one more, and took another Mako out, or Mako. out. That's the tamer that I was thinking about cutting entirely. Then the card that are always in my life or always in my hand, the entire. But I barely got the effect off by milling it. I did sometimes. I think I milled it like 2 or 3 times in the entire tournament. And it's pretty busted.
Yeah.
I actually had some times when I like 2 or 3 times when I hit it in live or in security I meant. Then I can also use the main effect. But the problem was there was no target. Because there were like I could only do level 4s and he had only level 5s and 6s or something.
Yeah.
And I didn't have enough trash because it was the start of the game basically. Otherwise I could have done it.
Yeah, I understand that completely, dude.
And this also adds out of the trash. This is what I use to get the Guillemon back, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
But this is the
pay 4.
effect.
Pay 4.
Yeah.
In
some
my
people
opinion,
play 3. I would say if you're gonna play Ayamaka, just play 4 because you can just put it on top of your deck and just and then just use a miller to mill it, and then you get it into your into your trash. Then it's effect activated, so you can set it on your field.
in my opinion,
The
4.
same goes with this too.
Yeah,
To
4.
get,
4 is always good in my opinion.
Yeah, but I had opponents. I was like, wait a minute. I had one time actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Where I had Deathslinger. Oh wait, I had 7. I would start the game. He had already a level 6, and I was like, and he had protection on it. But he could only do the protection thing once. So what I did was I had like 7 memory, no, not even 7 memory. So I used my memory boost to go to at least 7.
Yeah.
And then pop one of these. Use one of these out of my hand to make the level 6 effect go away that protects it. Then use another one to get rid of it.
Nice.
That's actually what I did. And also with the Deathslingers, I did the same thing one time.
Yeah, you are a good Lilith.
It was like I was breaking on some cards, but I was like, I want to keep it just in case something happens, so I didn't want to put them back on deck. Yeah. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't pay off, but in my opinion, it did pay off in this thing.
So yeah, so this was the first place. Millet.
Yeah, Lilithmon. We call it Lilithmon because you want to mill out your opponent while a little bit milling yourself.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Do you got any shoutouts?
Yeah, good question actually. Yeah, shout out to Mojo Cards for hosting the tournament. And what's the other shop I called again when I got the booster box last minute for a few of these? Summoner,
yeah.
It's called Summoner. They were stopping with Digimon, but yeah, I got these ones out of a booster box because I only had one at the time of this. So I got booster box for like 25 euros and got 2 of the booster boxes, and I was like, let's get these things, baby.
Yeah, and I bought also one booster box from him, and I put also some.
Yeah, so we actually had like 5 of them together, and then I already had one, so we were at 6. And today my other 3 came in, so now we're at 9.
Yeah, so have a nice evening, guys.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Yeah.
And
see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.